Hello, hello, hello. Should I set up right? How is everybody doing? I hope everyone's doing fantastic. And get ready to conquer the world by playing some mother trucking Final Fantasy 14. Because that's what we're gonna do. And it looks like we're gonna be helping some new people out. So that's what we're gonna do. Exactly what we're gonna do. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Yes, I know. I did some little things off stream. I didn't do a whole lot. I was kind of was on with my black mage because I was like, no, we're just doing story on stream for now, and we'll see what happens. So, without further ado, let's get started. And just like that, we found an elector and won our first keystone. I knew I was right to trust your instincts. Come on, let's keep things moving and march onwards to your Kopacha. Countries are good. You will find the elector there as well. Before we do anything, however, we should see what your opportunistic pelupelu friend has to say. Yeah. I've been waiting for feels like days, eating enough of Beirut's tacos to feed an army. What does he like to know? Our main concern was confirming the state of the road ahead. As I recall, to reach Yukopaka, we depart from Arch of Dawn and take the road west at first look. Should we be wary of anything along the way? As indeed the way to Yukopaka. After the damage wrought by the recent downpour, however, you'll be doing more stumbling than walking. But do take heart when it comes to rugged terrain. You're the most dependable solution available. Come with me. Ooh. Ew, what kind of solutions do you have, my good sir? Something cool. I hope it's something fucking cool. Ah. Like when I'm running, and this one, like when now I'm running straight forward is when like tab out, do other things on that. But so it's hard. It's hard getting back into the right mindset of not doing that. Make sure we're focused, especially if I tab out. I don't know if you guys still hear the game noise or not. Kind of fucks with me a little bit, but who knows? Do we?
Looks like we get to ride the alpacas. Oh my goodness, the alpacas.
Oh, fuck, hold up, skip it. Oh god, I didn't read any of that. Who told me? Who made me forget? Someone made me forget. These animals could traverse Yukopaka's steep mountain trails as they were gentle fields, and while carrying heavy loads, our merchants would be lost without them. So they feel much the same niche as our chocobos back home. You don't have alpacas in Erosa? Alpacas are native to Yoktoru. Erosa has its chocobos, and the eastern lands have their horses. Why go to the trouble of breeding another pack beast in place which ill suits its qualities and where it is not needed anyway? But we must ride these little monsters. I get the impression you're a fan of alpacas. I know small and being a bit naughty. I went around pulling on their wool. One of them spit on me, and it was the foulest stench you can imagine. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. I see. What are they like to ride? Alpacas bred as mounts are inquisitive and docile. Even those without experience find them easy to handle. You're really doing this then. So was my information useful to you? Yes, very helpful, even if it wasn't what I wanted to hear. Good. I'll take my payment now. You want me to pay you? Expect as much from my Pelupelu merchant. Let me see what I have on me. The Pelupelu value the act of spreading joy through trade, as you should know. Take pride in making deals and that benefit both parties. Oh, did I name my YouTube stream right then? I did, okay. Here you go, a fair price for your fair advice. Yes, I made a trail with the third promise herself. My friends would never believe this. Let's run away now. I wish you safe travels. Off you go then. Then thank you. Better not get spit on again. She's gonna get spit on. It's gonna be hilarious. Brought that on yourselves. Remain calm and gentle, so will they. I'm still not happy about this, but if we need to ride a package to reach your polka, then that's what we'll do. Do we get to see them right, or is it just like teleporting us there?
Turali poets of yore sang of a mountain that would stand tall, even should all other lands sink beneath the sea. Indomitable and eternal, it arises from Urkopacha, the 100 peaks of time. Of all the beasts which crawl and fly, only the legendary Valigarmanda could hope to disturb the summit's serene majesty. Yet, with that flying calamity imprisoned by the Dawn Serpent, what great feat remains for those who would claim the throne?
Interesting. But see, man, I was kind of disappointed. I was hoping that we ride into town with him, and right as she was getting up, she gets spit on. It'd be hilarious. Like, they kind of let me down with some of the shit they keep me doing. That's comedic shit.
I've never actually been here before. The air is so crisp and clear.
So crisp and clear.
Where you look.
That one massive peak in particular has quite the presence. It puts me in mind of some
It's foggy. I can't see it.
Its sheer height makes it an imposing climb. But there are other reasons the ambitious keep their distance.
Dragons and monsters and
Oh, do tell.
penises everywhere to keep them away.
Where to begin?
At least that's what I think so.
You're Wuklamat, are you not? I hadn't thought to encounter one of the Dawn's promise here of all places.
Well, why not? You should always expect the unexpected.
But I should introduce myself. I am Bolno, a weaver by trade.
Oh, a weaver. Alone you found yourself a little weaver. Make us something fancy then. Bitch, prove your worth.
We're on our way to Dawntrail.
Truly, I've just come from there, as it happens.
Alright, what's the deal?
Sell me their wool to give me a tour of their alpaca ranch.
Oh. Go on.
Shared a bottle of mezcal while he explained the finer points of wool production.
Mezcal, is that a local beverage?
It's an Urgopacha specialty. A spirit made from distilled agave heart juice.
Ooh, I'll go from heart juices. That sounds like a lovely thing.
Mood, for I tripled my usual order of alpaca wool. They did offer me a discount, though, so it wasn't a bad deal in the end.
He's a tricky businessman. I like.
To me boring you with my tedious stories. I will leave you before you are lulled to sleep. Goodbye, and safe travels.
Why?
Silly me. I almost forgot to say the thing I actually wanted to say. Peace for Tural. I agree with your vision, Third Promise. You have my support in your bid for the throne.
Oh, okay. Just something like show, like, oh, you know, because you know she's not really known for having a lot of people to follow her. So just like, oh, look, see, still people still look at you. Okay,
I gather from his tale we would be foolish to underestimate pelupelu merchants.
pelupelu.
They do more than run the markets in Tuliola. Pelupelu peddlers can be found everywhere in Tural, traveling from place to place on their sturdy alpacas.
It's okay. I'm a Lalafell. I'll fucking shank them, dude. If they fuck with me, I'm like, ah! No! Don't you dare scam me, bitch! Fuck you up.
They won't find this customer so easy.
That's a lie. They will keep, like, they'll haggle half the palace for you to buy something.
Watching Pelos down the path, off the main road. Don't get lost.
She's gonna get lost.
Right there.
It'd be funny if she still got lost, even though, yeah, like she said, it's right there. This is Wakapello's home of the pelupelu. The Clement should have arrived before us. And about half the rares they have already. Cause that's not good. We've come all this way in the right succession. So this means I'm exchanging words with the future Dawn servant. Please, that outcome is far from decided, but it is a possibility. How fortunate! An outdo in cloaks woven from especially luxurious alpaca wool. Such a garment would look magnificent when draped over the shoulders of our budding ruler. And a nation's ruler should dress her best for her adoring people, yes? Finery for our finest lady. That's right. Come, the third promise. My well-stocked shows are a few steps away. Finest lady. I like the sound of that. Alright, I suppose a quick look would have hurt. What did we just talk about? Ernabelle, when did you... Are we about to go waste all the palace money? No. A Shintana far off of Extoro, Northern Winters, for a cold affairs, I'm told. I cannot imagine how you survive them without a lovely warm cloak of a quality alpaca wool. No, thank you. I am not in need of new clothes at the moment, and neither is the third promise. Perhaps another time. Gotta hydrate. Gotta motherfucking hydrate, you dumb motherfuckers. Oh, it's war. Of course, my shop door is always open. You were saying something about not being easily charmed. I was just. Don't judge me, Annabelle. I'm doing my best. Okay, just get sidetracked in. Okay, you dumb whore. As I mentioned previously, the Pelu people live for bringing happiness through trade. They won't cheat you or sell you defective goods. They will, however, disarm you with their deft turns of phrase, and unwitting customers like Wukalamont fell prey to this affable approach time and time again. Your only resource is a clear and firm refusal. They won't pursue the matter should you make your disinterest plain. Well, you know what? I like these guys then. You know, if you make it clear and don't fall for the tricks, like you know where to come from. You know where I'm at if you need shit. Valuable insight into the minds of the pelupelu. Let us take Ernerville's words of caution to heart. Dude, why was that so hard to fucking read? Like, hey, give me my 1,000 gil, bitch. I need all the gil in the world. So whenever a house opens up, if it ever opens up, and then I could try this auction house thing, whatever they fucking do. Even though I feel like it should just, you know, instances. See, I don't know. Like, I do like the neighborhood thing. If you guys ever seen their Final Fantasy 14's housing system, I do like the neighborhoods and seeing other people's houses and whatnot. So it's like you can't put them in instances of their own, like in Elder Scrolls. I wish they just add just keep adding neighborhoods more and more. Like, maybe, you know, not right, you know, obviously they're always gonna get bought up. But if you add more to it, like, let's say, like, 2 neighborhoods in each section every, you know, time, you know, for a little bit. And when they get full, wait about 2 or 3 months. If people aren't quitting the game, they're still full, then you open up more sections. I know that's gonna run a lot of server space, but like, this game's been out for a long time, and from what I read about a week ago, I think it was about a week ago, that they just recently hit a lot of peak players again. Like, it hasn't been this high in a while. Or something, I don't know exactly. I just saw like the title of the article. Didn't really read it. I was like, so if that's true, you make it bank, because it's about $15 a month. I think, I don't know. I pay for like 3 or 6 months advance. So that's a lot of money, and there's like probably 500,000 people playing this game. Maybe more. I don't know the numbers, but still, you kind of, you know, you just gotta look at it. I can afford some server space, or make it like a dedicated server for only. I don't know how that works. So maybe I'm just incorrect. But anyways, let's continue on. What's that around me? Not my finest moment, I'll admit. But now that we're here, let's do what we came here to do. Find the elector. I'll me to propose the strategy. Then Crow, I'll say, and I will speak with merchants. Will mock you and Erneville might try approaching travelers and past buyers. Oof, I don't have Aphanon. Puda. Pray investigate, catch your eye. Should we learn aught of the use, let us relay it to the third promise. Boom. Alright. First things first. Get this motherfucking ether right. Get this motherfucking ether right. so I don't forget it, just in case if I need to travel. The Dawntrail's elector? Ah, I thought you faced in town here for the right succession. Take it me, I don't much care who sits on the throne as long as they keep Tira peaceful. People tend not to be in the mood to relax and sip out excellent mezcal once arrows and spears start flying, if you know what I mean. Speaking of which, would you like a cup? A joy shared is a joyful double, I say. Can I, please, give me the option? Alright, yes, you were asking about the Elector business. Being freshly returned from my trading route, I've heard that there's a contest afoot. But not much else. Our head ledger, Tobit, could possibly tell you more about it. Alright, sweet radical dude. Radical man. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Impatient poacher. Ooh, what you poacher? Electors. Oh yes, I've heard all about the right of succession. They're looking for a new ruler at the throne. And personally, I'm rooting for Zul'Jah. If the first promise wins, he'll look to expand our sphere of influence. That means access to more resources and more customers. The thousands calling potentially. So many trading opportunities to spread happiness far and wide. Others have been coming around my way of thinking, so I began crafting goods inspired by the resilient sun. Would you care to purchase something? No, I would not. Alright, you said you wanted to know about the elector. I could help you, but I won't. I can't tell you. I can tell you're no supporter of Zul'Jah or his policies. That's fucked up. That's extremely fucked up. Let me get these off my map. Because they don't proceed with anything useful to say. They just like, hey, do this, and you do this with it. Okay, cool. You know, like no one. I don't know who actually uses the Chocobo keeps or the Alpaca keeps. Especially in this expansion, you know you already have a mount. Like maybe I think I used it like once or twice when I didn't have a mount when I first started the game. But other than that, it's like I'd rather just run. I'm over a person because you just see the world. But oh man, hey Melody, did you have a question for me? Yeah, give me your money, bitch. Robbing this place. Sorry, I don't know anything about Lectars. You should take a moment to see our prize alpacas before you leave, though. But be sure to admire them from a respectable distance. Get too close and our nervous starlings may be tempted to spit on you, and that stuff stinks. Happened to a visiting buyer not so long ago. Told me that's the head of the rancher. He was so mad at me for not giving a proper warning. No one makes a mistake without Toble noticing. He notices everything that happens out on this ranch. He like it's a good thing, right? But it's also like depending on how he deals with the situation. Like it's like, yo, let's fuck, you gotta be better at this, or then that's fine. That's gotta make sure they're doing it right. So no, for safety. But if he's belittling you, then it's like, all right, because those are the type of people who are nosy. It's just like you really have to watch your stuff around these silver-tongued peddlers. Almost bought a whole bottle of mezcal and stack of blankets, and then there was this enchanting ornament. Anyway, I did manage to learn that Tuba is the man to talk to about the contest. Now, if only they share where this head ledger of there is to be found. I think he'll find us. Really? He's also the head rancher? Well, Alpaca Ranch is not far from here. I say we pay a visit before the others return. We could have used the link per like, yo, bitch tits. I'm over here. Oh. It just wants to change I put Lassa over the wall to the seat. Wow. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Why would you do that? Why would you do that, man? Allfells are the best, and I'll fight you over it. Okay? They make the game way more funnier. I mean, have you just not seen them? Which is funny. Okay? And it's great. I think you just need to open your heart to some Lalafell, okay? Because Lalafell is the best race in the game. Okay, it's messed up. I can't believe you. I can't believe that. Makes me sad. That's a lot of alpacas. Still, we know where the head ledger could be here somewhere. I can't let fear deter me. No, not to say that I'm scared, of course. You're fucking terrified. It's okay. You got spit on when you're a kid, so it makes you fucking terrified, but still. Fucked up. Told me, oh yes, he likes to mingle with the ranch hands and keep an eye on things. I can't tell you which one he is, though. You can't? Is that part of the contest? All I can say is that Toby often mentions his favorite pungent subject. He also can't resist a profitable trade, though who among us could? Am I right? Still, if you bring him a very good deal, he might let his identity slip. So it's like a game. Easy enough. All I have to do is offer Toby a deal he can't ignore. No problem at all. Well, maybe one problem. I don't think my purse is deep enough to pay everyone we think might be Toble. Let's ask some questions first to narrow down the field. Great, we can meet back here to share impressions. It's gonna be the one we don't actually think it is. You think I'm well, maybe I am. All I will say is that in this village, none have reared more alpacas than I. I'd have to speak with the other dum-dum. I would have to speak with this one if Lamont's talking to the bitch. Am I? Toby? Yes, that's me. Excellent work from the third promise and her entourage. Sharp-faced thinks. Shall we commence the right succession then? Oh, that's not it. A visitor from across the salt, if I'm not mistaken. He warned that packets will spit if you startle them. I suggest you keep your movement slow and deliberate. I bet you that's him right there. I don't think. Oh, let's help him. Oops, I shouldn't have said that. You're meant to find out yourself who Teddy is, or if an elector is even in the village at all. Good luck. I already know which one it is. It's the one who didn't actually say I am Toby. I see we're both done with our interrogations. So, who do you think it is? I have my suspicions, but let's hear your pick. That's my pick. Are the workers so intent on stable chores? I have my eye on that one too. Time to rip off the mask of our mystery, wear a chance, so to speak. I kind of hope I'm wrong, just to see what happens if you're wrong. You know it's you, Toby, and to prove it, I propose a deal. A generous sum of coin for confirmation of your true identity. You just gonna give it to him for? Not for, I gladly accept. Ha, I'm so fucking smart, look at me go. As you said, as you have correctly guessed that I am indeed Toby, head ledger of whatchamacallit, the head rancher of the family ranch. I'm also one of Guru Jaja's chosen electors. Ah, and a place featured in the Tula saga, just as we thought. I was right to trust your instincts, and I wager this won't be the last time. She found you out fair and square, Toby. To lie, I don't know. And I'm glad she did. It would have been a pity had her bid ended here. Wow. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Deducing the Dawntrail selector was the first step of
Thank goodness I don't need to fucking read. Whew.
for this aspiring ruler, eh?
Is it though? Alright, we're gonna have it auto go now. Since we're talking, so I can stretch a little bit, drink some water. You know, all the good shit.
Not hard at all.
She had difficult. I needed to do it for her. Look, it's the first promise. Let's go.
Zorolja.
It's a roll jaw.
I am told the head ledger, Tobly, is to be found here.
You have to guess which one of us is Tobly. That's part of the test.
You're just staring into her souls like.
You're Tobly.
You're Toby.
Without even asking a single question. Very impressive indeed. Without amusing
I mean, it wasn't that hard to figure out.
to the actual challenge. Per the Dawn Servant's instructions, I was free to devise any manner of feat. I considered a number of possibilities in the 10th column. But I think I have a good one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And capture for me an alpaca.
You know what? Shouldn't even shocked. Should not even be shocked at this point. That makes sense. That.
I've not had the best experiences with alpacas. Aren't they generally docile creatures? That doesn't sound like much of a challenge.
And that's where she sets her stuff. Oh, there's the example. Ooh, that was good pop.
This is a special kind of
Something else like a ton of strips.
Please approach the animal third promise.
Oh, this is not gonna be good. At least for her.
Well, it should stay calm if I stay calm, right? That's what Erinville said.
And she freaks the fuck out. And yep.
Ah!
That's hilarious.
Fat on me!
It was right on her face too. That's hilarious.
Alpacas are paradoxical creatures, being both extremely curious and extremely cowardly. Press your luck when they're frightened, and you'll get a face full of spit, as you've all just witnessed. Has an awful stench, their expectoration. The globs contain half-digested food, you see, making it an effective deterrent against perceived threats.
Oh, that's interesting. If that's true with real life alpacas, that's something I never knew.
And can therefore be quick to lash out. They're also especially hardy.
Indeed. We take the rugged wild alpacas and breed them with our gentle domesticated stock. This produces the strong but beatable pack animals prized by our traveling merchants.
Mm-hmm.
That's all well and good, but did I need to bathe an alpaca spit for you to make your point?
Yes, yes, you did, because it was hilarious.
The task is to catch a wild alpaca.
That is correct. But be warned that it is a feat easier said than done. I suggest you prepare well before you enter the valley where the creatures dwell. And by you, I mean the claimants only. Allies are not permitted to assist with the catching.
Ah, interesting.
Judge which of you is worthy of receiving a keystone.
So I'm to chase down a fluffy, spitting demon, and that somehow proves I'm fit to rule?
Only because it's not an easy task. You have to have a certain skills to do it.
As I said, the Dawn servant granted me the freedom to decide my challenge. And when you reach the end of the ride, I dare say you will understand why I chose what I chose.
Yeah.
Very well. This won't take long.
He says that and takes.
Didn't I warn you this was easier said than done? There are preparations to be made, factors to consider.
A beast is a beast. All yield to strength.
A beast is a beast, but that's.
So far, this experience has done absolutely nothing to improve my opinion of alpacas. But that doesn't mean I can't do this. Revolting spit aside, they're just another animal.
Dun dun dun.
Are you all right, Orclamart? We thought we heard you scream.
Yeah, she screamed because she's a
It was not
bitch.
scream. It was more of a startled yelp.
Startled yelp.
Scream, in other words.
No, I startled yelp. A totally different thing.
Did you find the Elector?
No.
Oh, we certainly did.
I had to go and watch this. I have watched this that stuff off my face. I think I got it all. But would you mind taking a sip for me? just to make sure the cinch has ruined my sense of smell. I saw that look. Yeah, need more stuff. More stuff to smell better. Oof, that was rough. Rough. As Oakland might help demonstrate, the valley of alpacas are wary of people getting close enough to catch one. Will not be an easy task. Man had warned me about that earlier. I had enough trouble with tame alpacas. How do you expect me to wrangle a wild one? With the proper saddle, we'll infuse the leather with a relaxing scent that soothes their spitting beasts. Wonderful. Give me one of those then. Have you perhaps forgotten? We are a clan of merchants. If you want taming saddle, then you need to find a saddler and make them an offer. They don't come cheap, of course. Crafting a saddle will cost you equivalent of 10 pel in the thousands column. You mean 10,000 pella? I don't have that kind of coin. Putting it together comes around 1 million or so. Happy if we all pitch in. No, this is my feat to accomplish. I wouldn't feel right about having others pay the cost. I will find the money somehow. In that case, the basket of wool is worth the sum you paid me earlier. 1 pellet in the hundreds column. Beginning with the wool, you can trade for more valuable goods until you have something suitable to bargain with it for a saddle. That's a nice gesture, but you think I can turn 100 pellets into 1 million or 10,000 times more? We need 10,000 pellet, not 1 million, so we're looking for 100 times more. Alright, I panicked and got confused with Alphanon's million gil. Well, good thing we have a peddler on our side then. Or gleamer, I should say. I'm not sure about this trading idea. We're almost talked into buying a cloak you didn't need mere moments after you arrived. But I hate it when you're right. Let me help you with your deal making. Oh, hello again. Malibu. I work here as a red hand, but I also learn a lot about the peddler profession. It's alright if I aid them now, yes? I guided them, the clanmates, towards the first step of the feat, like you asked. As long as Wuklamont goes alone to capture Alpaca, she is free to accept assistance from wherever she likes. Hooray! Let's see about getting you that saddle then, third promise. I don't know why you made your offer, but I could use an ally with a beak for bargains. Welcome aboard, Malibu. Should the rest of us stay behind, perhaps? It may be easier to haggle over prices without so many voices chiming in. Just stay here and pinch in with the ranch work. With Malibu gone, I need extra hands to tend to the alpacas. Yeah, they got the Puda. I think you should go with Wuklamont. You see the markets and bazaars the world over. You surely have a sage advice to share. I just buy whatever the fuck I want. I don't give a fuck. If I can't afford it, I can't afford it. Okay, so you should also hold on to the alpaca wool. If it's misplaced or soiled in some way, you have nothing to bargain with. As if I do such a thing, but I'll leave the wool with Puda anyway. Just the better to keep in my hands. Better to keep my hands free. Yeah. Again, I suggest we try trading the wool and Heavy, the settler. He won't agree to the deal, of course, but it will give us an idea on how much he will accept for his wares. Dude, someone bought me the graham and goldfish. They're pretty good. Vanilla cupcake flavored. Feels like just like a graham cracker, like the honey graham crackers. Okay, I love it. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Something I could do for you. You come to bargain. I need one of your special training saddles to catch a wild alpaca. Saddle is it? How will you be paying for it? With this basket of fine alpaca wool. What does a saddle maker have for wool besides this? Would barely cover the cost of a single strap buckle. Offer me something I actually want. And what might that be? Miss Krell, I like to nurse a couple at day's end while I inspect my finished work. Bring me a jug of quality stuff and you'll get yourself a deal. This bodes well for us, I promise. Such mezcal can be had for only 5 pel and 1,000 coin. Hold on. Did you say third promise? Then my offer has changed. The saddle is going to cost you a jug of premium mezcal, aged 3 years at least. 3 years, that stuff is valued at 10,000 pel or more. Why'd you double the price? Because I must support the man of ambition. You see, my business prosper, Sorrel job will go to war. As cavalry, we need saddles, lots of saddles. Something personal, third promise, but I won't sell you my craft or anything less than my asking price. You saying so? Can't say that I blame him. I'm known for championing peace and pieces. I'm likely to bring in more customers. Give me peace or give me death. Those of our grandparents' generation remember the dark days when the clans were at war. Many of these Pilu pray for your victory, Wuklamat. The younger ones, though, to them, strife and bloodshed are as children's stories. They think themselves safe from these horrors and take the peace we now enjoy for granted. So others are unsatisfied with the quiet prosperity and crave for future, the second promise and visions. They become obsessed with innovation like Delbrace and made trade swift and easy. Then you have those like heavily convinced that the first promise plans for conquest will afford them opportunities for great profit. But what about you, my blue? Aren't you of the younger generation? At least a year or two younger than me, I say. I was raised on the old tales. I memorized all the accounts of what it was like when Yokuri ruled over our. That's why I offered to help. I want you to become Dawn Servant to keep our nation from going back to the way it was. Well then, I guess I better make sure I win this contest. But the type of mezcal the saddle maker wants is so very expensive. Are we expecting to need 10,000 pel from the outset? Nothing's changed. We just need to get on with it. I may not have a head for trade or a stomach for alpacas, but I won't give up with a piece of Tulula on the line. Then neither will I. We will make you Dawn Servant. Aiming for that 10,000 pel jug rate will only bring us failure and frustration. So let's first try exchanging the wool for anything even a touch more valuable. The trick is to find someone who needs alpaca wool that is willing to trade at a loss to acquire it. Someone who supports your bid for the throne, for instance. Ah. Of course, the Weaver. Bold neck. What's his name, I believe? I was waiting to say he agreed with my vision and was here to buy wool. I think I remember the direction it was going, but for now, let's head back to the road where we first met him. Bum bum. Boom. And off we go. Off we go. So how big is this area? Yeah, at least one more major town here. We'll probably go see later. This is the spot. After Boldnook talked to us, he walked off to the south. And he's probably going to excuses and most visitors to watch Makulipo end up staying there. Let's go check it out. As I probably should have said a lot sooner. Expect me to read to a great amount, and you're sort of mistaken. I have terrible reading skills, but I'm slowly getting better at. I like to think, but I'll take some time. And that's what I'll do. Okay, if that's really a problem, then I don't know what to tell you. Oh, dude, what the fuck? That's like a... I forget what the fuck it looks like. I want to say a badger. Has like a badger vibe to it. Something kind of, you know. Can I have that basket, Puda Puda? See if we can turn a profit. Look, Naka, I'm glad that we found you. Are you interested in making a trade? I promise you wish to do business with me. Might I ask what this is all about? Money. That's what this is all about. Why else would I be asking for trade? You dum. I see. So the goal is to turn the Mexican wool into a jug of 3-year-old premium mezcal. Allow me to invest in your efforts. Peace and Tura is what allows me to cross freely into the lands of my suppliers. Naturally, I refer that one pledge to preserve that peace when the throne. Thus do I humbly offer you a wool poncho, a small token that I pay contributes to your victory. Oh, that's a fine craftsmanship. A garment like that would easily fetch 5 in the hundreds column. That's very generous, Bullnook. Thank you. I promise I won't let you down. I have every faith in you, Third Promise. May the fortune bless your future dealings. Have you quadrupled your investment with your first deal? That's a spectacular start. Only because Puda Puda reminded me of our weaver friend. All I did was hand over the wool. Not sure the connections you build with people are vital. This is one of the most fundamental precepts of trading, one which you instinctively mastered. You think so? I know so. So let's take our 500 poncho, trade it for something even more valuable. Here, Puda, you take the poncho. If I lost this amount, earn that way. Never let me hear the end of it. Just don't fucking lose then, dog. All set. Our next deal is waiting to be found. Excellent trail. Leveraging connections is a sound strategy, but we should also consider supplying and demand. An individual in urgent need of good poncho will offer more than the merchant simply looking to stock his shelves. That makes sense, but how do we know if someone needs a poncho? They have a valuable sense of style. It's nice. A sturdy poncho, but design is traditional. Only fashion is part of its appeal. So only those people with practical need would be interested. Wait, it's that obvious an answer, isn't it? We look for a person without a poncho and hope they're eager to buy ours. Yes, there you go. We find the demand for our supply. Again, for such prospective buyers. Any number of places, but we could do know we're starting right here at the inn. There might be an interested travelers. Who needs a poncho? A lot of Mum Jolja hardly wear anything to begin with. Those are probably Landsguard or sellswords. Memolja, who soldier for a living, prefer not to wear much of the waist. It hampers their movement. So even if they bare shoulders, jaws, carry arms can be struck off the list. Um, Sweaty, heart-bitten. I think it's this one. Is it that one or that one? It's the lunch guard probably dropped it by the end to take a break between patrols. Let's see. No coat or cloak, but also no weapon. We might have a winner. Winner, chicken dinner. Oh there, friend. You're not a mercenary by trade, right? I was curious about your bold choice of dress or lack of. Therefore, oh, there's no choice of mine. Believe me, I was attacked by beasts on the way here and barely escaped with my scales intact. The coat was just not so lucky. I'm actually a tool maker from Tula. Was dressed quite smartly, all the better show off the pelupelu. I am a man who takes pride in his appearance. Therefore, his work as well. But now look at me. Fucking books. Let's skip this. Let's play a poncho. That would be perfect for a replacement for a cloak I lost. Maybe willing to part with it? We will be willing to part with it if you like to make a trade for one of your fine tools, perhaps. What about this hatchet? I crafted myself and will vouch for its quality. Blade looks sharp and half well made. I value its 1 pound in the thousands column. Oh, from 500 to 1,000. We have a deal. Wonderful, fine garments such as this should put me even footing with any pelupelu merchant. Like any eponymous owner of Mythfield's mate garden. For one, her field hands use hatchets to harvest the mate, and I thought to impress her with the tool I sold you. No matter, I have other wares to sell. Glad I am to meet here. Brain shutting off. Bird shutting off. Did you hear that? We've already found our next buyer to Meafield's mate garden. Here we go. Yes, but it's a fair distance on foot. We should take alpacas. Her day, she's scared. These ones will be the calm type, right? So it seems like it's going up by 500. I really want. Well, no, I think we went up 400 the first time, and this one went up to 500. I don't know. Bum 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 bum. Well done recognizing the tool maker as a potential customer. If you mind to change professions, you'd be an excellent merchant. Before we get moving, you should be the one to hold this. With that, I suppose we should hop on our alpacas, Malibu, so Malibu has kindly provided. Ready to go? Let's mount up. Yeah. Good, I can get up and stretch a little bit because we just be anyway. The toes, that's the toes, that's touch the toes. Friend, we Pele went in, bye-bye. What are the other readings? I read it. It was, Too busy stretching. For me, take a long way around the cliffs to get there to the highlands belonging blah blah blah. Be a new location. Where we are in the map. We're discovering it, but no, love it. Oh, there's no voice acting. I can do some neck rolls. Oof. Like we're almost there. Now that's what we call traveling in style. Oh, is there someone right there? I'm seeing one of these. Okay, I'm sitting back there. Give me a second. We made it without a single smelly indecent. Oh my god. I sent the alpacas back to Kulu's Inn, so I'll walk along the main road when we return to the village. Good road to travel. You were adopted by the Dawntrail, weren't you, Third Promise? That I was. So perhaps you understand, I was an orphan too, you see. Tobler took me in and took all the ranch hands, actually. All of them? Yes, and everyone works hard at their chores, grateful for the opportunity to repay the head ledger generosity. Yet here I am, the only one wanting to go off and be a merchant. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm telling you this. We need to keep trading things for your saddle if you're prepared for the feat of gold. As it mates harvest season, they can have too many quality hatch add to Wilplamont's way with people, and we should have no trouble making a favorable deal. That's Pelupelu herself over there. Pass the hatchet with their promise, and let's get bargaining. Bum, 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 bum. You have a little axe for me? Money. Alright, Hep, that's it. Thanks. Now to see what we can get for it. You're Mipflu, the owner of these fields? I have a mind to trade if you're interested. Well, the third promise. I might be convinced to entertain a proposal. What do you have to offer? This hatchet forged by a seasoned artisan. The razor edge of this exponential tool will make light work of your crops. The quality is acceptable. I suppose I offer you a large sack of mate leaves in exchange. Segment and the same price of the hatch, and still would bring us no cost to mistakes. If I may, Mistress Mifu, if harvesting season is it not? Does that does does not the demand of hatchet afford them a higher value? Is indeed the season, which is why I procure a ample batch of tools well in advance. You missed the window for demand. In that case, we'll fall back on connections. Think of it this way: generous deal here will put you almost good graces. Surely that's worth considerations. I wish to give offense, but I must tell you, I stand with the second promise. His innovations will improve every aspect of our lives, I believe, including farming, and I would no longer need of hatchets. I assure you that I have nothing but respect for Wooklamat. That's why I'm prepared to purchase the spare hatchet at a fair price. I suppose that's fair, given your reasons. No better off for the transaction. How about this then? If we were helped to bring in your harvest, would you give us a better deal? Matter of fact, I would. Until Kona's reforms come about, I can always use more hands in the fields. And you can go ahead and add our labor to the bargain. Valuable to tip the scouts. How could I have forgotten one of the most basic rules of trading? You can rest here if you like, man. The Puda and I have a mate? Here? I don't know. I cannot read. Oh no, I'm helping you. Off to the fields then. Mind you pack a healthy leaves. I'll take 5 good bundles from each of you. Time to get some good leaves. Oh my gosh. I need to get like a freaking massage or something on my neck. Ugh, my neck be kinda killing me. You know, I think I will do that after the stream. As get the massage again out, because ooh, I need it. Bum 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 bum. Ooh, we took her. Hold up. Sir. There's an easier way. Just follow this. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah, some top-notch bullshit. But that bullshit. You brought some leaves then? No, I'm just here to say, fuck you, you stupid whore. Who do you think you are? Acceptable harvest. We'll see how your companions fare before I make any decisions, though. I mean, even if they do like kind of poorly, I hope I grab the my 5, which should technically help raise the price up, even if it's just a little. We bought our share as well. Thank you, Third Promise. This is more than enough to hold up on your end of the bargain. Now it's time to alter mine. For after adding value to the price of the hatchet, I'm prepared to offer you a full sack of our highest grade market leaves. Man, bought at the shop, one of our suckless leaves would cost no less than 5 pel and 1,000 calling them. And we can bid a farewell to this hatchet. I'll give it a good home. Talk to the contest. Talk about the contest. I'm glad we could have come to a mutual agreeable trade. As am I. All with the best for us to be harvest.
Harvest, harvest, harvest their souls and take them down. They will know their place in town. Dun 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 dun. Dun, na, 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 na. What's wrong, Malby? Being a stupid bitch, are you?
It's as I was saying before, even after everything Toby has done for me, I'm planning to bang it all and become a merchant. But then I needed your help after forgetting a basic rule of trade. How can I expect Toby to accept my decision then? Have you mentioned your plans to leave? And exactly, I wanted to prove I could succeed as a peddler before I decided my intentions. I seek to follow my father's footsteps, but not because he expects it of me. I want to preserve Toru's peace, and becoming Dawntrail happens to be the best way to do it. You should live a life of your own choosing, and I wouldn't be surprised if Tobu held the same opinion. So talk to him. You're right. It's better to find out for sure than worry over what he might say. Thank you for the advice. You're welcome. That'd be 10,000 pel. Or pel in the 10,000th column? I don't know. But first we have a saddle to buy. I want that success under my belt so I can be sure of my decision. What's next then? We'll try to trade our tea leaves for something halfway to the 10,000 pel? I think we're close enough now. I say we should go straight for the premium mezcal. Bargain our way into double the value. Think you can do it? Trust me, I will make this trade work,
Or I will fucking kill everybody in the village, so I will just take the saddlebag by force. But that's only the last resort. I won't do anything too crazy. Thank you.
I'm mad you, Third Promise. You're holding your own against such a strong competition for the throne is inspiring. Oh, am I really holding my own against Kona and Zoralja? I mean, of course I am. I am Luke Lamont, Dawn's servant promise after all. And I'm Buddha, and I pick my nose. Yeah, cheers. I mean, here to kick ass. Yeah, woo, yeah, boy. Excellent trade. Bum 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 bum. Like, so I was kind of hoping I wouldn't have to spend 2 hours here, my 2 hours, because I'm just only streaming for 2 hours. But before we go, let me give you the mate leaves. I don't need to risk proving Inro's point. Right then, our next stop is Mezcal Distillery. How far away is this? Oh, it's all the way back at. Okay, I'm going the right way. Cool. Hopefully, you know, I'll probably take these quests on later when I'm leveling up another class or job, I should say. I want to level up a tank or a healer, but I'm so fucking scared because my attention span and me just I'm just nervous to fuck up and people yell at me. That's my thing. Like, because I technically do have a, you know, a tank, like I have a paladin, the 35 right mage. And that was like years ago. This was probably Stormblood. I fuck with these. May want to fuck with most was Ninja. And this expansion I decided to try out Viper. Because I did Ninja, then I went to Bard. I went Bard, you know, Ninja, then Bard and Walker. And then I started Black Mage at the end of, not Endwalker, Shadowbringer's Bard, or still, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll find a cool group that'll help actually properly teach it. Because I'm in dungeons as a DPS because there's so much going on. It's hard for me to pay, like, I'm not paying attention to what the tank is doing to figure out how tanking mechanics would work. Because I'm like, because I fucking get hit by the bat all the time, even though like I move out of the fucking way. I'm like, but it's like a second too late, or like a millisecond too late, and it's like boom, take the damage. It's like fuck off. Fuck off. Just straight up fuck off. Let me try to click on that. I'm trying to click on her, dumb bitch. We want to speak with a man named Gilby. Even among his fellow distillers, he was regarded as master of the craft. He knows the value of his products, so if we convince him to trade for twice what leaves are worth, we're going to need to target information. That means asking around and taking gossip. You could talk to people here in the distillery. Puda, perhaps Wook Lamont could do the same at the village entrance. Meanwhile, I'll head north aside and see what I can learn. Hey, Rapu. There's not much I can say about Gilbu. I can tell you what Gilbu's been saying. The other day he's wondering about monsters prowling around a grave jaws. That's the field where they gather ingredients for mezcal. The presidents have made it harder to procure said ingredients, thus driving up the price of his product. And boom. Some might argue, but it's hard to celebrate when the effects work as it does. Can't really bring joy to people if you can't keep making the thing they love. Gully might be deft hand into stealing, but he got no sense when it comes to appearances. Rumor has he's been invited to the palace for business negotiations. He presents himself to the court wearing his usual rumpled attire, though he'll be laughed out of sun perch. I don't know about that. Like they don't like people around here don't the royal family, I'm gonna call it, don't really think. The only one who might kind of care is a second promise, but they don't really give the vibe off they care about appearances. Me, I'm a chef from Tulula. I often come here to buy Gilby's mezcal, the finest and Tural according to my customers. He always brings out a jug during our dealings, but I can't handle the stuff too well myself. Take small steps, not wanting to be impolite, you understand. Still end up so adult as to agree to whatever the price he quotes me. It would be nice to have less poison refreshments during such conversations, else I might have to seriously reconsider our arrangement. Bum 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 bum. Alright, we're probably gonna have to fight some shit. This is definitely one of them, for sure. What did you find out? Oh, we can make use of all those tidbits. The deal is good as sealed. As for me, I found out where Gobi's working. There's a millstone at the top of the slope behind the distillery. You go ahead and I'll bring Luke Lamont. Miss Lamont! Boom, boom, boom. Oh, is it actually more up? It is. I mean, I thought it was, but, you know. Because if it was like that, I was gonna judge, like, why did it make it sound like it was, like, even still, got a whole nother thing. You have business with me, madam? Why don't we talk about this so not to distract the packet from his work?
Distraction, distraction, everybody cause a distraction.
Now, what's this about? Keep it brief, if you would. I'm a busy man. Busy man. I'm working for a 3-year-old jug of premium mezcal, assuming you would have any on hand, that is. An excellent choice. I must warn you, though, it doesn't come cheap. We don't have the tub, but we can offer a sack of mate leaves in exchange. It's top-grade stuff, like the mezcal. Not the leaves. Mate leaves are well and good, but I don't have any use for them. No deal, just like that. Still, I hate to send you away empty-handed. Sit and chat a while over a cup of mezcal. The real bargaining begins. Which of our cards do we want to play first? Oh, we need to consider our timing. Yeah, I thought about the last second. I guess we'll do it that one. Appreciate your hospitality. I'm afraid I can't hold my drink. I heard one of your regular customers, a Hubigo chef, is the same. Saying everyone can enjoy mezcal, I wonder if you might benefit from having other refreshments to offer. Something like a mate tea, for instance, brewed from the finest leaves, of course. Ah, you're right. Absolutely right. I had noticed a growing reluctance on my part of Hobo Ben's friend, but did not realize myself was to blame. I must endeavor to be a better host. Still, even with that a value of mine, no stack of leaves is worth the mezcal you're off after. Should we offer to kill the monsters that are causing them trouble? Yeah, we'll keep that card up to state until we beat it. As I expect you're aware, the rite of succession is currently taking place. That's why the third promise has graced us with her presence. When the contest is decided, the subsequent to the occasion, summer and banquet will be the prestigious affair. If you If your mezcal were to be served there, it would bring your distillery immense real fame. Wait, could it be that your rumor invitation to the palace discussed that very possibility? As a matter of fact, yes. I must admit, I'm still reeling from the abruptness of it all. It would be a great honor and opportunity if I can secure the deal. Well, I should think of your expression. Well, mezcal would speak for itself. That said, there's no such thing as being too prepared, and first impressions last. You want to be wearing your very best, and when you walk into vocal shunas, it would be such a shame to miss a chance of a lifetime test simply for want of proper garments. That it would. Are you saying you have 5 garments to offer, something ideal for a court? We have no garments on hand, I'm afraid, but we can provide you with a next best thing and an introduction to a weaver. His name is Bolnyo, and his works are highly regarded in Tula. A supporter of Wuklama and keen observer of the palace politics, he will doubtlessly be happy to guide you in their selection of outfit to fit this golden occasion. It certainly is a tempting proposal, one which I should like to take full advantage, but the skills aren't quite balancing. Say, weren't there monsters running amok in aggrieved jaws? That's the problem we could easily solve for you. Truly, I would be most grateful for your man's assistance. I was reassigned to higher skill source to clear them out. Factoring that you save expense and introduction to a trusted weaver, this shaping up to be a sound bargain after. Alright, you have a deal. Yes, I knew you'd come around. Give us a moment and Puda and I will take care of those prowling nuisance. Meantime, I'll use time to pen an introductory letter to Boknot. The fields you're looking for just north of Wachimakua. Be safe. Oh. It's raining outside. I was like, why is it so dark in my room all of a sudden? I was surprised there's no problems with the stream. I almost said there is, but it doesn't look like it is. Oh, no. I think this bird looks fucking cool, but god, he is so fucking massive and takes up like a lot of the screen right there. That should be a Gabe Jaws just over there. This will go faster if we split up. Come and find me once you finish clearing out your share of the past. I think fuck, we can just go around killing shit. Let's all fucking go. These bitches got nothing on me. I'm a motherfucking badass. Everybody fucking wishes they could be me, but they're really not, cause they're gonna fall too fucking swords. I don't know where I was going with it. I was just... Oh fuck, I did the wrong push one when I meant to push 2. How about this? Fuck off. Bum 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 bum. And check it all. And boom. Get fucked. Get fucked, you little bitch. You got nothing on me. I'm super fucking fly and you a stupid bitch. Bitch, bitch, bitch. Oh fuck, should done. I fucked it. Fucked up. I fucked it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Hey, welcome on. You're still fighting up over here? Compared to the creatures I hunted with Papa, this was no challenge at all. Come on, let's head back to the distillery, and all that's left is to give Manable the sack of leaves so she can seal the deal. Don't you do it. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm just trying to pass through peacefully, okay? If this fucked up, you should just leave me alone. I have feelings, don't you know? Those monsters were no trouble for you, it seems. Now, if I could just have the second leaves. Thank you for looking after our precious trading goods. It's what I do. It's what I'm here for. Who you talk now? Your bossor problem has been resolved, Master Goldblum, and here are the mate leaves and written instruction to bulk milk. As agreed. Then the deal is done. Here, your jug of premium mezcal, aged 3 years. Please accept it with my compliments. Yes, we finally have the mezcal. Great work. Especially you, Mabu. You're the one who inspired me to come this far, I promise, but let's celebrate until you have a saddle in hand. Malu, is it? You drive a hard bargain. Young peddler, I look forward to doing business with you in the future. Oh shit, look at that. Thank you, but truth be told, I'm just a ranch hand for now. Should I ever become a proper merchant, though? I'll be back to strike more deals with you. Yeah! Woo! We did it! Traded £5 a pound. We did it! Yay! And we get more dye. I might go with ice blue because it's even at the palace. I don't think I've ever held 10,000 pound jug of anything before. My hands won't stop shaking. Here, better hold on to it until we get to the saddle maker. Can you imagine if we dropped it and had to start all over again? Luckily, Heaven's Place is not far. We just need to cross the plaza. Don't say that. Now it's gonna fucking happen. God damn it. Don't people know not to put that kind of shit into the universe like that, dog? It's fucked up shit. This is it. The trade we've been working towards. Pew, still one piece right. Time to make our deal. Deal time, deal time. Everybody make a deal time, deal time. Time to make the best deal you can ever. Get your tools ready, saddler. You brought your precious mezcal. You actually got your hands on the jug, but you had nothing. A few measly clumps of wool. What we had was a aspiring trader. What a gift for negotiation. Although I sooner a no claim it, but Zorja, I cannot go against the guiding principles of the pelupelu. Trade is fair one. I will craft your saddle third promise. Great. Same way if you like. I have all the required material, so this won't take long. Your commission is ready. Catching a wild alpaca is never a simple affair. So you have an easier time with one of my saddles. Now, if you don't mind, I have other work that needs finishing. I can taste that soothe mezcal already. You fucking drunk, how dare you? Just gonna sit there and get drunk? Yeah, but we did it. We did it. The saddle is ours. I think we started out with only 100-pound basket of... You're incredible. You're gonna be incredible, merchant. It makes me so glad to hear that, third promise. Yeah, what we came for, so let's turn to the ranch, the others will be waiting. Clear the saddle then? Yes. And thanks in no small part of my blue. Before you rush off to catch that alpaca, though, let me teach you how to saddle one. I bring in one of our wild boar friends so you can practice. I know, there's something I need to learn. Hopefully I took that. Burm, 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 burm. Great sucking gods, I did it. He hardly seemed bothered, much less inclined to spit. as he was completely accepting of Wooklemon's touch. That's because the singular scent of which the saddle has coated, alpacas find it very soothing. You know, I've never taken a good long look at one of you before, but you're actually kind of cute. You're only now noticing that? So Jaja, he's back. I mean, done exactly what he set out to do. Alpaca he brought, is it just me or is it glowing? I've heard tell such a beast that a golden alpaca lives in a solitary existence deep in the valley where it shuns the company of both men and its own kind. How do you imagine to snare a prize like that? A beast knows its betters. Faced with overwhelming strength, they will yield rather than risk death. An apt illusionation of how greatly the power of the first promise exceeds yours, Wooklemont. Strength alone won't win him our father's throne. I'll be the one to find the Golden City, and then Dawntrail can remain at peace. An everlasting desire for peace can only be forged in the fires of war. Tonight is one the people must be taught. You must suffer the horror and the hopelessness firsthand. Extinguished from prolonged conflict, the wagers of war mercilessly nature. These are what moved the clans to join in the founding of Tula all those years ago. So the younger generation of this village since birth have they basked in unbroken harmony and behold, they regard war not as a tragedy but as opportunity. This does the resilient son seek to provide education. Gathers much needed lessons in the realities of conquest and renew appreciation for peacetime. It's true the war's misery breeds a longing break for peace. I've seen with my own eyes what becomes of an empire forged through violence you propose. The rebellions spawned and the ruins left behind. The Garland Empire was a conjunction of simpletons. The oppressed fought back against their oppressors as well as they should. Men are not beasts, only a fool would seek to rule over all with the threat of force alone. This is why Gulajaja did not violate the Maruja, why he treated all clans with equal respect. However, the first promise has his gaze fixed upon more distant horizon. He would unite not only Tulare but the star in its entirely. What? Why? I need not explain myself to you. Well done indeed, first promise. Sweep the feet of gold with that appropriately golden flourish. I present you much deserved keystone. He's always been like that, never sharing his innermost thoughts with me or even with Kona. Because he's jealous of you guys, that's why. It's like we're not even family. Because he doesn't think so. Because he's jealous of you guys. That's why. Like, you get everything you want, and then you get so price. Because I have to. I'll ponder Zorjaja and his mysteries later. Right now, I need to think about finishing the feat of gold. I have my saddle. I've practiced how to use it, so lead on to where the wild pockets roam. Welcome on this northwest of here. Come on, everyone. Even we can't do ourselves, we can see Wukma off her hunt. I got up. Where's my water? My water, my throat. Like, we're gonna finish this at least this part of the story before we end stream. So it's like boom, boom, boom. Get a nice little, an actual nice little ground mount. I want an alpaca. Hopefully we can get an alpaca mount for, I guess, doing some rep grinding. I get. Is that the way I wanted? I think so, but it looks like I could go this way also. I should also play the Final Fantasy 16. I think that's the next game I'm going to look to see if I can do some recordings of. Because I need to get back into that, but it's also like if I'm trying to get back to streaming also and with work, sort of suck, but we'll figure a way. I can do this. I know I can. Commercials. Yeah. Yeah. Go Power Rangers. Oh, good.
Thanks.
I don't need to read. I could take a little break from reading.
Still not sure about alpacas. I'd rather not go near one if I can help it. But if I'm to rule this nation, then I'll need to learn how to live with them. Tural is their home too.
Yeah. Gotta respect all of them creatures in your homeland or something.
I'm off.
So, shall we go back to the ranch, or...?
I'm staying here.
Yeah, she wants to see what might come.
Is alone in this. The least we can do is stand watch and await her return.
Alphaland, you can leave. We can stay and have our own party because you're a party pooper and we don't like party poopers.
It may be a while yet. Help me pitch the tent.
I don't think you need a pitch a tent. Maybe a little fire going and whatnot, but like you're acting like it's gonna take days.
Trust a gleaner to come prepared for anything.
That's what they do. Isn't that what they're known for?
What's a gleaner?
Someone whose job it is to travel the world and procure uncommon things for their employers. Erenville specializes in finding animals, I believe.
Oh, he can track. He's a good tracker.
Donna from Shaktural? Why did you cross the salt?
Because I like crossing salt. It makes my salty tears even better and stronger than ever.
I was much younger.
That's right.
The thought of leaving Tural never even occurred to me. But then, some years ago, my mentor tasked me with a difficult hunt.
And he died. And I gave up.
Something I could never find, she said. So long as I clung to the familiar. she suggested that I leave home, leave Tural, and join the Gleaners of Charlian. As one of their number, I could experience the world, immerse myself in myriad cultures and customs, see the many faces of nature. And once I had learned what is truly important, I would find that which I seek. My younger self took those words to heart, and off I went to become a gleaner.
And I never looked back ever, and I...
Alone moved you to leave behind everything you'd ever known? You must have great respect for your mentor.
No, I actually fucking hated my mentor. She was a total bitch. I wish she the worst.
Her work was much to my
Yep.
liking, and I all but forgot why I had pursued it in the first place. Yet, events conspired to put me back on the trail I'd abandoned.
Wait.
It's like fate.
You were tasked with finding the City of Gold.
I was. And though my hunt is now entangled with the rite of succession, I mean to see it through.
Well then, I understand completely.
Or do you?
Reasons for seeking the Golden City. Which is all the more reason for us to work together.
Just so.
You know what? I'm shocked that it took at least a day. They spent the night.
She should have been back by now. What if something's happened to her? We need to tell Tobli and arrange a search party.
Wait. Do you hear that?
She has like an army of a fucking alpacas with her.
They did it.
They're like, wow, that must have been such a... I mean, granted, I know that it actually was a chore, but like, she seemed like she fought like a great battle down there.
And small wonder.
Well done, Third Promise.
Well done, you're the best. Oh my goodness, you're the super coolest person ever.
I think I will. Thank you all for believing in me.
You're not welcome. That'd be 5,000.2 billion gil. Okay. Please and thank you. I'm so relieved the third promise came back to us for safety. The alpaca she tamed is healthy looking beast. Surely this will be enough to satisfy a feat of gold. Pokemon still seems a bit unsteady at her feet. Quite surprising after she spent the night chasing alpacas. You know what will melt away fatigue like magic, though? Tea. I'll run to the ranch and get the pot brewing. That way you can take your time and the tea will be ready when you arrive. As Malibu so wisely suggests, we shall set a slower pace for our exhausted third promise. What you're talking about? I'm fucking running. Look at that. The classic Chocobo. I know I could... Should I? You know, I'd probably save like 5 minutes. Nah. That's 70 gil it's gonna cost me just to teleport. You know what? I can just run there. Fuck it. No pussy. I'm back ahead of those, did you? I should hurry along with the tea then. I can't be that far behind. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Oh, the tea is really magical. I feel better already. I see you became more comfortable around our fuzzy friends. Watching this one taught me a lot about alpacas, what grasses and fruits they eat, what sounds they react to, their adorable little quirks. I guess I've grown kind of fond of them. Welcome back there, Promise. Accomplished the feat of gold, have you? Yes, there's no mistake in the Valley Alpaca. I commend you on your success. Well done. Yes, we did it! We did it! We did it! Hooray! Vámonos, amigos! Although I couldn't find a shiny one like Jaw did. To be surprised if you had, gold alpacas are born but once every few decades. They're elusive, solitary creatures that rarely seen, much less captured, thanks to their intake physical and magical gifts. Only a single other person is known to have caught one before, that being Gula Jaja himself. Papa was chasing alpacas too. So my grandfather's stories say. It was before the founding of Tula, in the time when the mountain giants and the Yokoi held our people in thrall. Compelled by their overlords, our forebears would ride alpaca mounts to the highlands to deliver gifts or food and other tributes. Those were wretched days to hear grandfather tell it. Then along came a young Gulu Jaja, yet unburdened by the mantle of Dawn Servant. Our people were amazed by an imposing two-headed figure, equal to the hue in stature, the puzzled by his entourage of mismatched companions. Some trembled in fear, believing a new conqueror had come. Yet Gula Jaja showed no such inclination. He sat and spoke with us, sipping from the cups of mate tea we offered him, and grew somber when he learned of our plight. None could have anticipated what their visitors decided to do next. Gula Jaja ascended the cliffs and faced the giants and freed the pelupelu from the Yokui's subjugation. He then turned an appraising eye upon our riders and proposed that we take the road of peddling our beverages. The suggestion seemed obvious for one who traveled as he did, intent on fostering enmity between the clans. So it was that a few words from Gul Jajas transformed us into a clan of itinerant merchants. I never heard the bond Papa forged with the pelupelu spoken of in that way before. The saga is not so detailed. then you may not know what Gula Jaja sought a sure-footed guide for his trek up into the highlands. Thus did he capture a golden alpaca. So both my brother and my father caught rarest creatures. Oh, an ordinary one was the best I could manage. We required no more than that. Their promise as you brought back a perfectly wonderful beast. Mother's right. You're perfectly wonderful beast. If anyone's ordinary, it's me. Not only did you accomplish the feat of gold, you also made trades and brought joy to many people in the true pelupelu fashion. I sorely doubt your sibling could have achieved the same result. You should be proud of the accomplishments which earned you your keystone. Woo, motherfucker's like a keystone. Let's go. 2 down. I think what, 4 to go? 5, no, 4 or 5 to go. Burr, burr, burr. 5 more to go. You're well on your way, third promise. We've been lost without you. We would have been lost without you, Malu. Thanks to you, I've learned so much about Pele's people and your customs. It might seem obvious, but I've come to realize the importance of properly knowing something. It was because I didn't understand alpacas that I was uncomfortable around them. I'm thankful to you as well, Wokoma. You've given me the courage to say what I wasn't sure I could ever say. Someday, I want to leave the ranch and become a merchant. Appreciate everything you've done for me. I love every moment of caring for the alpacas. But this is something I need to do. I need to walk my own path and make my own trades. As your parent, allow me to say one thing. I'll always try to give you my wards lit lives filled with as much happiness as I could provide. You never once have I wanted you to become only happiness you knew. You are my blessed to walk any path you choose, Malu. It gladdens me to hear that you found your calling you wish to pursue with such passion. You will make an exceptional peddler, I'm sure of it. Thank you, Tubby. What did I tell you, Malu? There's one last thing I can help you with there, promise. You need to find the Golden City, right? That's the end goal. I suggest you talk to the Yook Hugh. Once ruled over far more than just you, Kapacha, and the pelupelu 1,000 years ago. They were the overlords of Yuktura and all its peoples. During that era, pelupelu were commanded to search for the City of Gold. They scoured every corner of the continent but never found any trace of that fabled place. But if they didn't find anything, what could the Yoki have to tell us? They not found it, but in fact they thought to look for it. All makes me curious. Perhaps there's valuable delving into this legend originated. We have nothing to lose from asking the questions. Besides, if we determine to follow the path of the saga, we visit the giants eventually. Eventually. Oh, Crow, I have a question for you. I've been meaning to ask ever since we finished with the feet. Where did you acquire that earring? My earring? Do you recognize it? Yes, pieces just like that first became fashionable in Dawntrail around 20 years ago. Since then, it became common to wear one of the charms for safe travel. 20 years ago, right at the time my grandfather made his journey, yet the Dawntrail implied the earring was connected to the Golden City some way. Surely there was more to the significance than simple fashion. You want to know how it first came crafted? I could find out, seeing as you're the regular seller for many merchants. Just to learn about it myself. I would appreciate that very much. Thank you. Helping feet first into peddler business, Emily. Right then, that's 2 keystones down. I say we head back to Turtle and plan our next move. Farewell for now, and thanks for all your help. I will become Dawn servant, so make sure you set aside the best mezcal for the occasion. She has a fearsome opponent in that brother of hers. He even brought back a golden packet to here. But you heard Zoljada's supporters talk. They might see the opportunity in his expansionist ambitions, but they'll find the man himself intimidating, terrifying. Whereas I've grown to love Vokalma, everyone she meets will come to love her too. That's why she'll win the throne. You might be right, Malibu. You might be right. Woo! Progress has been made and everything. I guess we'll do this part. It feels good to have the feet of gold safely. Well, even victory pales beside Sojaja and the shining golden alpaca. I know I shouldn't let it bother me, and gods know you all been so supportive. But want to be stronger, why it's like my brothers. To be promised that people respect. It's not likely if I stand here but carrying on and on about things. Let's move on. Back to it, where the god doesn't begin. Yay, woo. And this is where we're going to end today's stream. A little bit longer than I was planning on it, but had to get the finish the story part done. So I do appreciate you all so much, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow.